So what happened? I'm a young lady working at a security firm. There is where I met Mbuvi. Alikuwa tu anapita, and I just said, unajua ni ngumu ku approach someone like that because you don't know.
Wasi by Maybelle. Karibu.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Karibu. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Maybelle? Maybelle?
Okay, my stage name, it's Maybelle. So it's Maybelle.
Maybelle.
Maybelle. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
All right. That's a very nice song, Wasi.
Yeah.
And it's quite recent. How did you? What inspired that song? What's the story behind that song?
Well, Wasi. Actually, Wasi came to me when I was going through so much, and there was this time there was no job. I had no money to pay rent. A lot was going through in my life at the moment, and I was in tears. And you know when you're in tears and I'm praying, and that courage that God is still with you, that came to me. And I just stood and say, no, sina wasiwasi. I will let you know when you're trying to fake it till you make it, the fact that you're not. I was worried. I was like, what am I going to? But I remember the word of God. You're not supposed to worry what you're going to eat tomorrow. And it just encouraged me. And I was like, I cried and while singing the Wasi song. Yeah, so that's how it just came to be.
Oh, so you actually wrote it?
Yeah, I wrote it in tears.
Amazing.
Yeah. And God just made Wasi to come out of my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you speak life into your situation.
Yes. Yeah.
So apart from the limelight and music, who is this girl, this lady called Maybelle? Who is Maybelle?
Yeah, so Maybelle is a born-again Christian. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a gospel music minister. Yeah, and I just love the Lord. I love to do music for the Lord, yeah. It's my ministry, and yeah.
How old is your baby?
My baby's 10 months.
Hey,
Yeah.
First time mom?
Yeah.
How has that journey been for you?
Well, I had a lot to learn. A lot is scary, some is just, as you gotta hold on.
Yeah.
But God has been faithful. It's amazing. It's amazing.
So tell us, how did you get born again?
Well, okay. A lot of times I used to get born again over the TV, as in like, shikilia, wekelea mkono, yeah. But the next minute you're still doing what you used to do. But officially I was born again in 2016. Yeah, I was invited by a friend, and they prayed for me and I got saved. Yeah, just a friend that talked me into it.
How did your life now change after you got born again in 2016? What was the difference between your life before salvation and after salvation?
I got God's backing, God's favor, and like I got breakthrough in praying. I didn't actually used to know how to pray, but I used to pray what I know. But now it was a breakthrough in prayer. Yeah, a breakthrough in prayer. And that's where I even entered into praise team, and I stretched musically, and it was awesome.
How did you get into music? Is it something you started out when you were very young, or it's something you now came to realize that you're interested in later in life?
Well, I always loved to sing when I was still young, but sikuwa nimekoka hizo days, so anything music I'd go for. Sikia kuna talent search, kuna form flani ya music, I just go. But I'd love to sing for God. Sikuwa nimekoka by then, but I was still young, maybe like let me say 13, 14. Actually I would start. Najua kuna ile uogena kwangu kiwa little, so ndio like you can sing in front of people. It took me some time. So there was a time kulikuwa na talent search. I was also invited by a friend at a certain church huko Mombasa. Hiyo time nilikuwa Mombasa. And ilikuwa ukishinda, you get yourself a free audio, free video for a song, one song. So I went there, tukashindana, and I won the talent search. But now the producer alikuwa anifanyia audio and the video. We did the audio. There was a song I did. But ikifika pali pa kufanya video, he now changed the ways. He wanted to sleep with me, actually, so we can have the video. But I won. The prize was to get it for free. Yeah. But no, I couldn't lay low that, because I used to believe God is the one who will open doors for me. Sikuwa nimeokoka bado, but as in I just hold on, I stood my ground,
Yeah.
and nikasema tu hapana, I can't do this, wacha tu ikae, God will open other doors. And
goodness, I feel so bad about young girls who have to be taken advantage of because they have a talent and they don't know what to do or how to get ahead. And you know, just listening to your experience, what do you say to a young girl who has an opportunity to get ahead but she has to compromise? What would you tell her?
Okay, what I'd like to tell people out here is, you know, if you work with God, God will always be leading you and showing you direction. So if you always acknowledge God in everything that you do, He'll always show you the step, how to do it, how to come out of this. Because it's so tempting. As in, you just think something is nice and you're being told, just let me sleep with you, and then you get this, you'll be in fame in no time. And if you lie low, then you can be famous, but look on the other side. If it's for ladies, your dignity, and if you trust in God, as in, you just can't testify something like that, that you sleep with someone and then you get a music audio. No, you can't. That's not something you'd like to be in.
It impacts your conscience negatively, Cindy?
Very, very negatively, yes.
Yeah. So now after that, what did you ever regret? Did you feel like, oh man, I should have taken that offer?
Well, there's a friend I told about that story, and ningekuwa mbali, and I said for so long before I could actually record again, so as I imagine the thoughts that are coming, but I was like, no, God will open a way. Everyone was like, when are you doing your music? When are you recording first again? Hold on, God is with me. I know God is going to come through for me, and He did actually. Yeah. So you gotta hold on.
That's a very
trust in God.
That's a very inspirational story. I really I am trusting that you've encouraged someone watching us today. So later on, how many years later, you had a very unexpected encounter with Mbuvi. Tell us about that encounter.
Okay, so what happened? I'm a young lady working at a security firm. I think it was not easy to enter that security firm. They used to tell me I'm short, I can't do this. I don't even look scary. I can't sitisha mtu. Unajua wanataka kusikia, wewe unaenda wapi? Unafanya nini? Enda hivi. And I was not like, I was just a sweet little young, you know. But God just made a way na nikaingia because I was really desperately looking for a job. And nikasettle too for that. I humbled myself. Me sikuwa like, I can't do this. This is not the work I did. Kumbe God had a plan and He knew why I was entering into that job. So me working in town after 40 Hotel, there is where I met Mbuvi. Alikuwa tu anapita, and I just said, unajua ni ngumu ku approach someone like that because you don't know if he's going to snob you or what. Yeah, but me I came out of fear and just said, fear hapana. God did not give you the spirit of fear. Yeah, but boldness and love and sound mind. So I went and nikamwambia, can I take a selfie with you? Wow. I was surprised that he even took his own phone and took the selfies and wanted to send from in my phone. Yeah, so I was so surprised and happy. Nikamwambia, I also do music. I love to do music for the Lord, and me nikapata tu mali tu neza like breakthrough, can neza record and anything. It just be great for me. And he told me, alikuwa naraka kachukua Uber, and he told me, okay, I'll send you these pictures, and then in my number you can send me an acapella of you singing something. And nikaingia hapo kwa choo, bass, nikaiba, nikirecord. I sang your song mataifa yote yatakusanyika mbele zake Bwana Mwokozi. So that song, I sang the acapella, and then I sent to him, and he was like, wow, even though tulienda studio.
Yeah, wow. That's a beautiful voice. I'm sure he was wowed.
Yes, so much.
Yeah, so he went home, he sent you the pictures, then you sent him the
acapella.
So you don't even know whether he'll send you the pictures.
I didn't know. I was still waiting.
It was one of those, don't call me, I'll call you. Because you're the one who gave him your number, but he didn't.
Yes, he didn't get mine.
You didn't take his number.
I didn't take his number.
Sindio?
Yes.
Wow, look at that. Sometimes have you ever been in a situation where someone really wants your number? Like their life depends on it.
Like that moment.
Guys, people will call you. people will call you. Trust God. Yeah. So now after that, after he gets your song.
So after that, the next day, he came with a couple of guys, and that was the producer, that was the videographer. Hapo nilikuwa nafanya kazi.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he used to come there a lot. And many other musicians and celebrities, they used to come there a lot after 40 Hotel. Yeah. So kakuja hapo, and there was a music producer, there was a videographer, and other many people who just loved the way I sang, and they were like, they will support me and everything. And that is how Ajabu came to be. I'm just grateful. Yeah.
Who wrote it? Take us through the production process. Who wrote it?
It was me, but yeah, it was actually inspired by the turn of events, as in everything to me, like the way I met with Mbuvi, the way I was in that security farm, it was just Ajabu. What else? It just had to be Ajabu. Yeah, you know, God has just been Ajabu to me. To someone else, it may not be like something big, but to me, it was just, that was a breakthrough for me musically. And I was actually praying at that moment for my music to like break through in any way. Yeah.
So doing a music video is actually a very expensive venture. In fact, I was trying to make the connection at the beginning where you were saying you were crying, you don't have money for rent, and then you go and record a video. Hapo connection imekuja. How did God provide for you that provision to do a video and even an audio and a good quality one? Yeah.
So like for Wasiwasi or for the Ajabu?
I don't know if I should ask for both, but since we are on Ajabu, tell us about Ajabu. How did you get the provision for that video?
It's Mbuvi.
Oh, he did everything.
Yeah, everything. Even the clothes, everything.
Wow.
Entirely, everything.
The hair, the makeup, because everything is on fleek.
Yeah, and I was to sing the song by myself, but he even entered into my own song.
Wow.
Amazing. I just felt like, hey God, another level. Wow.
That's another level.
Yeah, to me it was wow.
Did you receive any interesting feedback from your friends and family, because now they're seeing you on TV and they probably think, hey, ameomoka?
Okay, in my family there are no musicians. So I was kila mtu alikuwa like, hey, okay, wow, we love this. Everyone was supporting me, my family, everyone. It was just amazing, and the feedback was awesome. Everyone loved it. Everyone was receiving the music, and it was blessing them. My own family, even my own dad was not saved, and he was like, "Tunenda church this Sunday.
Wow,
this your God now. I want him."
Wow, that's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, where can our viewers and listeners find you online, and if they want you to attend a concert or a performance?
Oh, okay. So on YouTube, they can find me at Maybelle TV. Yeah, you can search my songs, Jabu, Wasiwasi. You can find me there at Maybelle TV, and on Instagram, Maybelle_music. Facebook, Maybelle Jones, and by the way, those who want my skiza tune for Wasiwasi, the short code *812 *505#. And for Ajabu, for those who want to, it's USMS skiza 758-0452 to the number 811, and get my beautiful songs. Blessing your callers, and
Give one last word of encouragement to our viewers. Just one, someone who is like feeling like ako chini kabisa tu.
Ako chini. So there's God. You have to acknowledge God in everything you do, because me, I always believe anything you do minus God is zero work. You can have positive faith, but there's that faith in God that just when you have the backing of God and favor of God, everything just goes easily. God speaks for you where you can't speak for yourself. Everything's just smooth. So I just advise people to just like choose to go God's way and focus, because our purpose in life is just to live for the glory of God, honestly. So don't feel down. Turn to God, and prayer works. So that's all I'd like to tell people.